Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Portable Sacrifice here with a second video to go towards the channel. And basically, this is going to be a rant video. We're going to talk about 3 games, is it? Guys?
I reckon so.
SoulSacrifice, Monster Hunter 4, and Batman. Am I correct?
Batman Arkham Origins?
Batman Arkham Origins. So, to kick it off, we're going to start with SoulSacrifice. So, guys, what do you think of SoulSacrifice?
Absolutely awesome. Yeah, it's very, very great depending on the demo, and watched a couple of videos on the Japanese full game, and it's looking very awesome.
Yeah. So basically, who we've got in the rant is LowZ98 and Worku98. I will leave the channel in the description below anyway. So let's get back to this chat. So first input of the game. What was your first impressions when you heard that they were bringing SoulSacrifice to the Vita?
What the hell is that? That's the first thing. I didn't have a clue what it was. I just thought it was some other Japanese game, and I just avoided it until I started watching gameplay, and actually quite liked the look of it.
And did any of you guys hear about the rumors that it was supposed to be a Monster Hunter predecessor?
No, I didn't actually know.
No,
I didn't even know. And I even didn't. I wasn't even going to get it because the 18 and stuff, and it looked kind of random. But then I downloaded the demo and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was hard for me because I downloaded the demo, then I deleted it twice because I couldn't really get into it. But once I started getting into it and learning how the game works, it's such an epic game, and the bosses are really fun.
Yeah.
Especially online. People.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Like, people are saying it takes like at least an hour to get into the game until you start really enjoying it. Like, you start getting your spells and stuff. And another thing as well, they said, like, a lot of people say, oh, the game's too gruesome and stuff like that. Like, that's what I've heard off a lot of people. When really, when you're playing it, you don't see much gore, and the only thing that is really gory is the monsters, basically. But you don't even.
They're very weird.
Yeah, but after a while. Yeah, after a while, you don't even realize, like, you don't take any care of what it looks like. You're just mashing your buttons, you know.
Yeah.
And
I think that the cores are actually a lot more gruesome than that.
Yeah. Like, what else? The one thing that got me into SoulSacrifice that really caught me was the multiplayer. Like, the way you can work, the way you can work together and take down huge monsters. Like, what else do you need?
That's the thing. Like, if you struggle on a boss in like the demo, it's so fun. Cause you just go online and you team up with 3 other people, and the game actually, because it makes it more difficult for every person you have. So even though it's more difficult, it's a lot more easier. It's a lot more fun to be playing with other people. Yeah.
So, what would you rate? Well, first of all, are you going to be picking this game up?
Definitely. I'm going to pre-order it tonight.
And what about you, Worku?
I'm going to get it till I have the chance to get it. I cannot download it because my memory stick is too low.
Goddamn Sony and the memory sticks. Or the memory cards.
Retail for the win. That's why you should buy retail games, because they're just there and you don't use any space.
Another problem with people going to get the retail version is they don't think they're going to get the pre-order bonus. When there's 2 ways, I think there's 2 things you can get it. You can, if you pre-order on Sony Entertainment Network, am I correct saying that?
Yeah.
The website, you can pre-order on that in Europe, in Ireland, it's €35. But also, I think on the release day, if you buy it on the release day on the Sony, oh god, I'm spitting out, the PlayStation Network store, you get the pre-order bonus as well.
Yeah.
But that's only for that day, so everyone would have to save up a good bit. Okay.
And my opinion about the online feature is that the demo's online feature was a lot more better and less laggier than the Ragnarok Odyssey.
Oh yes,
I had the full game. It's sometimes bugging me so much when I want to go online with someone.
Yeah, that's another thing. The online servers for SoulSacrifice, they knew what they were doing. They knew they were making a multiplayer game that was going to stick in people's heads. Like Ragnarok, that is supposed to be a multiplayer game. Like, wasn't it on the PC before? That online.
It was it's kind of like a spin-off of the actual series because they are a lot more different. They have some sort of background story of the Ragnarok as I have shown on videos, but there is no connection to them that much.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like Nihilistic and Black Ops. You know, they should have made a multiplayer game. Yeah, their servers obviously couldn't cope, and the amount of glitches and bugs at launch was phenomenal.
Yeah, like that's true. Because Black Ops for me, I have to actually search for a party matchmaking to find people. I can't just click straight on the button to find a match. So that's another weird thing on these games. The only reason I think that Call of Duty Black Ops sold well was because of the title. They basically made a smaller, crappier version of the game, stuck a label on it, and made a crap load out of it.
Thing is though, the multiplayer is actually quite fun. It's just, I think the only thing that held it back was the short story and the bugs on multiplayer. If you didn't have them, it would be 7 out of 10 game.
Yeah.
And then it didn't have the zombies like Black Ops 2 or the original Black Ops. Yeah. And then it looks like a bit more kind of like a fuse of Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare in my opinion.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons I went to buy Black Ops, because there was so many rumors going around that there's gonna be DLC for zombies and all this. There never was. They're not doing a thing for that game at all.
Yeah, the rumors were actually started by a fake Twitter account. I was actually talking to the person. They'd made up a nihilistic content manager or something.
Yeah.
And they're saying all these things, and that was how the rumors started.
Oh.
And the account actually managed to fool quite a lot of people. At first, I thought it was real, but after time, you realise he's just another faker being trolling, really. But you could actually just try to search for those Black Ops DLC shit if it has already announced. Just by searching for it.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll move off from SoulSacrifice because we ain't got a lot of time left. We're on 8 minutes now, but I'm gonna make the video a good bit more than 10 minutes. So we'll move on to Monster Hunter 4. Now this game, just one thing. Wait, I hate Capcom. Thank you. Okay. All right, we're all good. Let's keep this going now. Now, Monster Hunter 4, guys. What do you think of it? What do you think it's going to be like? Or
never heard of it.
You've never
heard of Monster Hunter 4 until about 5 minutes ago, so I can't remember. Well, Rosette hasn't played any Monster Hunter games, if I know him. But I actually loved the Unite when I had my PSP, and I don't have any other newer games because Nintendo. I am not going to Nintendo console, just and absolutely, if the Easter 4 would come on Vita, and it kind of like goes a little bit more hardcore, so like that it is more realistic than the first ones.
Yeah. One thing I'm really annoyed at. Well, I am annoyed and I am at the same time because the Vita is releasing some kick-ass games now. But the reason I got the Vita is because I heard that Monster Hunter Ultimate, I think it was coming to the Vita. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting the Vita. And I thought this was going to be true because at the time I had a PSP and I was playing Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. And it was a few months after that game came out, Try came out, I think. Was that right?
Yeah, Try came on
the Wii.
Wii console.
Yeah, I bought the Wii. I purchased the Wii and I started playing Try as well. And I love Try. And then they were saying all this stuff about a new Monster Hunter Try Ultimate, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get it. So I decided to get a Vita because that's the platform they said it was going to be made on. But all I knew was that was a big cock-up, to be honest.
I noticed, though, like, when you mentioned people used to say the Vita had, like, no games.
Yeah.
I noticed, like, when I first got my Vita, after a couple of months, I joined the forums online on PlayStation, and up until Christmas, all those months, you got every other post was the Vita has no games, the Vita has no games. But I've noticed now, as the games are starting to be announced, as everything's rolling out, you don't see people saying that anymore.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. The only thing that's falling behind are the sales, but the sales are picking up. All we need is just a price cut at the moment.
Yeah, and they have done that though. Fair play to them because they have actually dropped the price on the PlayStation Store. But the only
€50.
Yeah, because I went into the game shop today and I basically said, oh yes, I want to pre-order SoulSacrifice. What did they say to me? They say, oh yes, that'll be €55. And I went on Sony Entertainment and I looked it up to pre-order it on the digital version, and it was only €35.
Yeah.
Like it's balls.
Yeah. And actually, it's how they make their money, though.
Yeah, true. So yeah, Monster Hunter 4. Is anyone gonna be getting is it 3DS is coming out on?
Yeah. If they say anything about a Vita version, because Capcom did say about the current Monster Hunter, it won't be coming, but they didn't say it won't be ever coming.
Yeah.
But they said that it might be a possibility for the future. So eventually, if Vita sales do pick up and we start getting more games, eventually they might bring out a Monster Hunter. I'm going to certainly buy it because everyone else seems to really like it.
Like they should. They really should because if you think when they released that game for the DS or the 3DS, the sales went off the hook for DSs, 3DSs. I think they sold like 700,000 units in Europe itself.
Oh, that is wow. And that's why 3DS has sold a lot more than Vita because it has Monster Hunter and
exactly.
Japanese guys buying that because they love it. And Monster Hunter is the one game franchise which started action role-playing games like SoulSacrifice and Odyssey. That's why they are here because of the money.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Okay, so we'll leave Monster Hunter at rest for now, but we probably will be coming back to it on later rants to if we get more information about it. But all I know about it is it's going to be called Monster Hunter 4 and it's not coming for the Vita. So so there's not really much point talking about it anymore until we find out more news. So now, another game that I am absolutely clueless of, that I only found out today that it'll be coming out, Batman Arkham Origins?
Yep.
Yeah, so who's got information on this game?
It's a 2.5D sort of game, so it's kind of side-scrolling 3D, and it's sort of, it looks quite good. They released details on it about a week ago, I think. And I think it might contain multiplayer. I heard somewhere it might have a multiplayer feature, but I don't know too much about it at the moment.
And like, do you know anything to do with like full world adventure? Like, is it gonna be a full world or just going through missions?
I don't know, but I heard there might be some new faces in the game that we haven't really seen before. So apart from like a lot of the old characters, there might be a lot of new ones we're going to see. Maybe if they're enemies, bosses, or like friendly characters. I don't know.
So that's probably a hint to a new movie too, then maybe. Hopefully.
The origins, I think it might be before in the Chronicle timeline. It might go before.
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum and City.
Yeah, Origins. Yeah, that probably. Yeah, you're right there. It would be like before all that stuff happened, I suppose.
And as far as I can believe this, the Vita version is Arkham Origins Blackgate.
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 Oh.
If I could think. That rings a bell actually. I might have heard something about that. I can't remember.
Oh God!
It's on here.
Yeah, I forgot about another game.
What?
Wait for it. Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
That's a PlayStation 4 game.
Isn't it? Yeah, but I heard it's coming for the Vita.
Actually,
everyone's just like, yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? Huh?
Hey, actually, the Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate is a spin-off of Arkham Origins. The little correction.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's on the Vita.
Yeah, the Vita.
Vita. My epic spelling.
So
yeah. Don't be too hard on my spelling. I'm a foreigner.
It's a foreigner.